joining me again is former acting Attorney General of Pennsylvania, Bruce Castor. He also served as the state's first Solicitor General and was one of Donald Trump's impeachment lawyers. Thanks very much for coming back on the program. Appreciate it. What do you make of Musk not showing up for the hearing?
Oh, it doesn't surprise me. I'm trying to figure out how the court in Philadelphia, the civil judge, has jurisdiction over him anyway. I mean, it's not a criminal court where if the district attorney brings a charge, the judge has jurisdiction over the crime, and therefore Mr. Musk would have had to appear. But this is a civil case, and I don't know how the Philadelphia or any Pennsylvania court has jurisdiction over him. I also don't understand the technique of the district attorney filing a lawsuit. I mean, you said in your lead-in that the district attorney said that he had indisputable evidence that Mr. Musk was running a lottery. Well, when I was district attorney, if I had indisputable evidence that somebody was committing a crime, I would arrest them. I wouldn't go to civil court and file a lawsuit. I'd arrest them, and if they were doing something that I wanted them to stop right then, I would ask the judge as a condition of bail to make them stop. So I don't really know why they're in that venue and in the first place.
The judge, in response to the DA's complaining about Musk not being there, Musk's lawyer said he's an extremely busy man who could not simply materialize in the courtroom hours after the hearing was scheduled. And then the judge replied, "Counsel, he's not going to get in a rocket ship and land on the building." And so it sure sounds like the judge is not going to, try to sanction Musk or anything, right?
No, I wouldn't think so. And I don't think that there, in any civil case, the chief executive officer of a company that helps run a PAC would ever have to appear in a civil courtroom, certainly a state civil courtroom. And there's one thing that I think has been overlooked in some of the coverage I've seen about this, Dan, and that is when you file for removal from a state court to a federal court, it's automatic. There's no discretion. So once that was filed, automatically the state judge loses jurisdiction if he had it to begin with, and the case goes to federal court. Now, as I heard one of the lawyers say, Mr. Krasner's lawyers can ask the federal judge to send it back to state court, but right. The federal rules are very clear. If you file for removal, it must be granted. It's automatic.
Bottom line, there's nothing that is going to happen that's going to prevent Musk from doing this until the election, right?
I wouldn't think so. I know Judge Papert. He's a former top prosecutor in the state, one of the former acting attorney general, and very sharp guy. I cannot imagine he would do anything that would suggest to the public that he's trying to interfere with an election.
Right. And look, and this is coming from someone who thinks that this may be illegal, meaning you, as we talked about. So that's a separate question from the one that we're addressing today. Bruce Castor, thank you. As always, appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.